Buenos dias. We're going to call this day 20.5. I took in a bus ride of about 13 to 15 miles into Leon here, nursing a little bit of blister. I want to make sure that's in good shape because the next couple stages are going to be up into the mountains, and so we'll stay here today, see how the toe's doing. But anyway, I'm in front of one of the most amazing cathedrals in Europe. We'll get a look inside a little bit later this morning or this afternoon. So finished up the Meseta, and it was about started day 12 to this, so it was about 9 days, I think. Great experience, meeting great people, and so we'll get back with you for more stuff today. So the Lord bless you guys, your families, and we'll see you. Buen Camino. So it's day 20.5, and something I've wanted to tell you for a couple days. So probably the hands down best conversation I had was about 2 days ago when I was taking the Trajan Way, the Midway and the Trajan Way, stopped in this small village, and it was only just me and a couple other guys, and one was a Chinese man who immigrated to Germany. He got his PhD in Germany, and his name is Han, H-A-N. So I'll ask you to be praying for Han. Han, when he learned I was a pastor, you know, usually people learn you're a pastor and they're like, yeah, change the subject. He asked a lot of very good probing questions. We got into death and the afterlife, and he was explaining what, you know, maybe Buddha does and this and that and the other thing, and I had a chance to share the amazing message that Jesus Christ gives us, and not just the hope but the evidence that goes with the hope. And so I had just an amazing conversation with Han, and he's going back to he did about 100 miles, and he's going back to Germany here tomorrow, I think. But just really enjoyed the conversation. I want to put him on people's prayer list, that the Lord continues to work in his heart. He's asking great questions, encourage them to, you know, read the Gospel of John, and I might see if I can find an electronic version of a Chinese, you know, Mandarin Gospel of John for him, send it to him maybe. He also loves to dance. I had never met a Chinese man who loves to dance, so I said, you got to send me some pictures, brother. So that was a lot of fun too. So that was the best conversation on the Camino here a couple of days ago. Hadn't had a chance to share it with you yet. So that's one update there. So Buen Camino. Right. That is the most interesting bicycle security device I've ever seen. Bikes inside this container thing. That's ingenious. Bring that back to the States. Well, when I was trying to book a place in Leon here, I wanted to get an albergue, kind of the downtown and near the cathedral, and I don't know. I think that counts as pretty close to the cathedral. Already taken a tour through it, so quite the impressive cathedral. So we're closing in on the end of day 20.5, and so an eventful day. Early bus ride into Leon and eating pastries along the street that's got a lot of restaurants. Got to a pharmacy to check out treatment for my toe. So we'll make a game day decision tomorrow morning as to whether I'll stay in Leon one more day or whether I'll maybe do a short day, half a day tomorrow, and keep heading west. So we'll see how it's looking tomorrow morning. Appreciate your prayers on that. And so met some folks today. Had a nice time for dinner. We started talking about Cruz de Ferro, and I'm going to be talking with you more about Cruz de Ferro over the next few days. And for those of you that have seen the movie The Way, that's the part where the there's the big cross. It's at pretty much at the highest point along the entire Camino, and people leave. A lot of times it's rocks, but it can be pictures and different things of people, and they leave a memento there as a way of commemorating. I'm going to leave something here on the trail, and I'm not going to carry that anymore in my life. So it's really a pretty powerful scene in the way. Go look online, Cruz de Ferro. And anyway, we had a conversation about what we might leave for that. I brought along a specific item for that, and looking forward to that moment over the next week. So anyway, it's been a good day, and so we'll close it up and wish you a buen camino, and so may the Lord bless you and your family. Take care. So there are a number of big lessons that the Camino reminds us of. I mean, Camino's not the only place you get it, but certainly is a good refresher, in your face kind of a thing. And so one of the things I just want to take a moment with you is the whole issue around comparison. We compare ourselves in all kinds of ways. We all do, right? From a young person to old, we compare ourselves, gifts, abilities, status, money, relationships, whatever. And on the Camino, the same thing happens all the time. At least for me, people are passing me, regularly. You sit there, you look at, oh man, they got some nice outfits there, they got the technical clothing, or they're going faster, they're younger, they're stronger, I go by a few people and you think, oh yeah, I finally passed somebody. Well, all this stuff is comparison, right? And so it's just such a great reminder just to, slow down. And the Lord Jesus' view of you is not based on anything anybody else does. He wants you and me to say, listen, stop comparing yourself to other people, what they do, who you think they are, because the backpack they're carrying is their backpack, and what you've got on your back, your backpack is your stuff. So don't concern yourself with what everybody else is carrying or bringing or doing, or how fast they're going or how slow they're going. Just stop comparing and look to Jesus and look what He's done for you and for me, not because of our performance or because we're worth something we've done to somehow perform to some, getting approval on His part. No, He's done this while we're sinners. Christ died for us, and we're able to rejoice in Him. And so the Camino has just been a great reminder. Is Tim, stop comparing yourself. Look to Jesus and enjoy the favor and the grace that He's given me through His death on the cross and His resurrection. It's really very freeing when I and you stop comparing ourselves with other people. It's a beautiful thing, actually. So, buen camino.